All right, welcome back to Biddy Battle. We are going to go ahead and cover the points for the NASCAR side of things. Now, we have an interesting dynamic in that last week they had over 12 cautions. I think there might have been 14 cautions, perhaps 15. And what that means is that there was more than a dozen crashes. So teams that were probably going to win the race didn't because they crashed into each other. I.e. Snake Eyes, Martin Truex Jr., Kyle Busch, leading the whole race. They won 2 stage wins. They got 2 stage wins. Going for a 3rd stage win, they decided to be gung-ho, and they crashed into each other on the restart. Now, I'm not giving them any excuses. I'm not giving them any free passes. But what I did do, and what I will do for the after next week's race, we're going to jump into Michigan and Bristol, Tennessee. So you're going to have those 2 NASCAR races, and where a team finishes, they're going to get the most points that they can. So in Pocono this weekend, everybody did better than they did in Indianapolis. Some people did the same. So we're going to stick with Pocono's results, and the points are going to be reflective of Pocono's race. Same is going to go for Bristol, Tennessee, and Michigan. Each team is going to keep their highest point score from either race. So if you have a bad race, let's say in Michigan, you have a chance to make up for it in Bristol, Tennessee. So that's what we're going to do for NASCAR, since there's basically 1, 2, 3 races in between the next AVP tournament. So we're not going to do next weekend. We're going to take a break. That's going to be halftime. I'm going to go on R&R, visit Hong Kong or something like that, and get some much needed rest and relaxation before I come back for a 3rd and 4th tour, or in NASCAR a 3rd and 4th turn. So these are the results for Pocono. I'll cover how the teams finished in Indianapolis Speedway, the Brickyard 400 as well, but every team did either the same or better in Pocono. So here we go. With 25 points this time around, Kyle Busch wins Pocono. Last week, you had Casey Kane winning the Indianapolis Brickyard 400, and Casey Kane's not in the Biddy Battle, so it just made sense that these guys had another crack at it. Kyle Busch took 1st. His partner Martin Truex took 3rd. Their ranking was 4th. Last week, their ranking was 67th. So they get max points. They get 25 points. Congrats, guys. White Mambas, you had Brad Keselowski. He finished 5th, and his partner Kevin Harvick finished 2nd. Brad finished 2nd last week. So this week they finished ranked 7th overall, the 2 of them, and last week they finished ranked 8th. So congrats. There wasn't much of a fall off. They earned 20 points. Then you had double trouble. Denny Hamlin, Matt Kenseth. Matt Kenseth took a 9th this week. Denny took a 4th. Overall ranking was 13th this week, 22nd last week. They went from 10 points up to 15 points. So congrats, guys. You guys earned 15 points. Great job, double trouble. Then you had ICU, the team of Chase Elliott and Kyle Larson. You had Chase finishing in 10th place this weekend. Kyle Larson crashed out. He finished 33rd this weekend. So they ended up finishing 43 combined. Last weekend, they both crashed as well, so they were 67th. So they did better this weekend, but they still got 5 points. Then you had Crash and Smash, Danica and Ricky Stenhouse. Danica actually finished 15th, one spot ahead of her boyfriend, 16th, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. They placed 31st this weekend. They had a 46 last weekend. They got 5 points. Heavy Chevy, you had Dale Earnhardt Jr. finishing 12th this weekend. Congrats. And then your partner, Jimmy Johnson, hit the wall, finishing 35th. So you guys finished 47th this weekend. Last weekend you were 63rd. So you guys got 5 points. So the breakdown for Biddy Battle on the whole, with AVP and NASCAR thrown in together, this is how it breaks down. After 2 turns or 2 tours of duty, you have Snake Eyes with 45 points. Congratulations to Kyle Busch and Martin Truex Jr. 45 points. Good job. The GBs, Jake Gibb, Taylor Crabb of the AVP with 40 points. Congratulations. Double Trouble, Denny Hamlin, Matt Kenseth, 40 points. Congratulations, you're tied for second. Then you have So Legendary, Brittany Hochever and Emily Day with 35. The White Mambas, Brad Keselowski, Kevin Harvick with 35 points as well. And coming in 6th place, Tokyo Drift with 30 points. That would be Nick Lasena, Phil Dahlhauser, whom I expect will win it all in Manhattan, but hey, I could be wrong. That's why they play the games, people. Well, hopefully they're not overseas like they were in Hermosa. They weren't there, so they took a hit. So then you got in the bottom 6, you got 3 teams tied at 20. You got Brooke Sweat. Brooke Sweat, Summer Ross, Blissful Thinking with 20. You got Billy Allen, Stafford Slick with 20, the Young Bucks. Chase Elliott and Kyle Larson, ICU with 20. Danica and Ricky, Crash and Smash with 15. The Hotties, Betsy Flint, Kelly Larson with 15. And Dale Earnhardt Jr. in his last NASCAR season with my favorite, Jimmy Johnson, 15 points. So you got 6 teams that are hurting, 6 teams that are doing really well. So that's what we got. I look forward to seeing you in 2 weeks. And we'll get right back in here. You guys enjoy your week. Private Biddy, out.